Students, today I am going to continue chapter 2, Sexual Reproduction in Flowering Plant. Our topic is development of pollen grains, that is also called microsporogenesis. Actually, a sporogenous layer comprising of sporogenous cells divide and form microspore mother cell or pollen grain. In the initial phase, microspore mother cells are closely packed, but when anther enlarges, pollen sac becomes spacious and pollen mother cells become spherical shape and loosely arranged. Microspore mother cell is diploid in nature and by single meiotic division give rise to 4 haploid nuclei. All the 4 nuclei arranged tetrahedrally. Cytoplasm gets separated along with nuclei into 4 distinct segments. Here in this diagram you can see this is a pollen mother cell. Now it enlarges in size and after first meiotic division it divided into 4 nuclei which is arranged tetrahedrically. Now cytoplasm also gets separated and now all the 4 haploid nuclei get separated. This is the structure of mature pollen grain. Now types of microsporogenesis. It is of 2 types, successive and simultaneous type. In successive type, nuclear division and division of cytoplasm take place together. It is generally found in monocots, but in simultaneous, in this type, 2 nuclear division, meiosis first and meiosis second take place simultaneously, and then wall formation take place. All the microspores are arranged tetrahedrically. It is on the basis of arrangement of microspore. It is of many types like isobilateral, tetrahedral, decussate, T-shaped, linear, etc. Now, structure of mature pollen grain. It is unicellular, having 2 walls, exine and intine. Exine is made up of sporopollenin. Exine is made up of sporopollenin which is restricted to biological decomposition, and at one or more place exine is very thin, that is called germ pore. Here exine is very thin and also called germ pore, through which pollen tube grows out during pollen germination. From here pollen tube after germination comes out. Intine consists of pectocellulosic substances. Now, how does the anther get dehiscence? Dehiscence of anther. At maturity, middle layer and tapetum degenerate, and anther wall contain epidermis and endothecium. Dehiscence take place forming longitudinal slit like this. This is a longitudinal slit. At maturity, water comes out of the cell of endothecium, so that external thin wall of these cells constrictly inwardly. It creates a pressure on cell of stomium and it gets splitted and pollen grains comes out of the anther lobe. Now male gametophyte and its development. How the male gametophyte develop? Still in anther lobe, pollen grains begin to germinate. Nucleus of pollen grains moves toward periphery portion where it divides to form large vegetative cells, and small generative shift toward the wall. Due to presence of mucilaginous substances on the surface of stigma, pollen grains swells and start germinating on stigma. The intine come out in the form of a germ tube through germ pore. It is called pollen tube. The growth of pollen tube takes place within stigma and ultimately reaches to the micropyle of the ovule. It is followed by fertilization. Here in this diagram you can see that the intine start germinative and it comes out from the germ pore. It enlarges in size and now proper. Here in this diagram you can see pollen tube. Actually in time जो होता है वो pollen tube के रूप में ये germ pore से बाहर आता है, having tube nucleus, male gametes.